Are you telling me that you built a time machine instead of a DeLorean?
He's sending Marty 30 years back in time.
It works! It's a flying saucer from outer space!
What a great blast from the past. If Top Gun's resurgence wasn't enough to thrill us 40-somethings, 1985's Back to the Future certainly is. Back in a matter of speaking, the time-traveling car that Doc Brown and Marty McFly zipped around in there is now for real, only minus a few bells and whistles like the time-traveling aspect. Senior Autos reporter Pras Subramanian here to tell us about it. I love that movie. Actually, underrated sequel and part 3. I'm just telling you, they're all pretty good.
Okay.
But
I have to watch all 3.
Does the car follow up as well as the sequels did?
You know, we got a tease of it today, right? We got those images of that car. You know, look, if any brand could really capitalize on that electric nature of the car, it's DeLorean, right? You know, from the movie, 88 miles per hour, the gigahertz, all that stuff, the flux capacitor.
Flux capacitor.
You know, but all joking aside, this is an interesting car with a unique flip. It has that the gull wing doors, but it's actually a sedan, not a coupe. So there's actually 2 rows of seating in there, right? Impressive stats, like a sub 3 seconds, 0 to 60. 4.5 seconds, 0 to 88 miles per hour for those in the know, right? 300 miles of range, all that jazz. Probably going to be over $100,000, probably $150,000. It'll kind of compete with the Lucid Airs and maybe the higher end Tesla Model S's, right? The big question is, can they get this car actually made? DeLorean, kind of a company that people didn't realize is still around. They make parts of the old cars, so now they want to do this, try their hand at an actual new car. So that's a big question. It'll be actually on display at Pebble Beach this year in August.
So they've been around all these years?
In the mid-'90s, a British enthusiast bought the brand, bought the trademarks and all these spare parts, moved it to Texas, and they just refurbish older DeLoreans and they sell the spare parts to owners.
Well, Pras, you mentioned the fact that they have just this little hurdle of actually getting the car made.
Yeah.
Do we have any idea just in terms of the potential timeline of this? Yeah, are we talking like 4 years, 5 years? Are we talking 10 years?
I would think
we have no idea.
If they're going to reveal that prototype in August, I think give it 2 years, right?
Okay.
And then they got a lot of money from the state of Texas and San Antonio to build a facility, so they're going to try to do that there. I agree, Sean. Like, let's see this thing for real, and then we can kind of go from there.
All right.
If they don't get Biff for the marketing campaign, they have failed me. Hello, hello, McFly. Like, if they don't do that, I'm out.